Well, it's been snowing and sleeting in Texas, and everybody's having wrecks and driving crazy. So I decided to stay in and do some fly tying. Wanted to show you all how I do this hollow body craft fur minnow. Has some dumbbell eyes on it. May impede the fishing action. Usually hollow bodies have a really erratic fishing action. The lead eyes might damper that a little bit, but it's a really cool fly. It looks really bassy. Will for sure catch fish. So change the eyes out if you want to do this differently. Starting with a V10S Gamakatsu in a size 4. I'm just using some Ultra 140 in white for my thread. I'm not a great fly tyer. I just enjoy doing it. I get to be creative. So don't judge me too harshly. I appreciate it. Right. White craft fur for the tail. Just a little bit will do you. Alright, stuff is messy. Get the underfur out. And just toss it on the floor like every other bachelor. I'll vacuum it up next week or so. Alright. And maybe around there is a good place to tie in. There we go. Come in at an angle. Clean that up. Alright. Just wrap all that down as best you can. Alright, now it's time for the flash. I experimented the other day. I like this way of doing it. I forward tie it, and then I select a little bit at a time and reverse it, so it's like a flared, like a mohawk, but it's over like a 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch section. Just a little bit. Might want a little more. Excuse me. There. Alright. So move that around. Fold it over my thread. About the midway point. Move that up and tie it right on top. Whoa. Crazy. Alright. Get some of it. You can keep it back for the first part. About enough. Bring the rest of it forward. Do sort of a dam wrap right there. And I did not tie that down enough. There we go. We should be good now. And then after this first wrap, it'll want to be managed a little bit easier. Alright, so after like a thread dam, get the next section. And tie that back. Okay. And just keep on going. One last time. So then you have a couple sections of where it's coming up and backwards. This front section is kind of thick. May do one more collar. There we go. And then come forward again with the thread dam in front of it all. And once you're moving it through the water, it'll want to come back. There we are. But it's going to stick straight up and then move backwards, giving it some body. Alright, now it's time for the lead eyes. Just checking my light. I'm using window light and the sun's going down. This is where it's hard to manage some of this stuff sometimes. But you want to do the eyes fairly back, because we need to leave room for a collar up front, in front of them. Just make sure that they're square. Oh, before these eyes, I'm getting ahead of myself. Come on, get off. We do one more collar. Getting a little too excited. All right. Another clump of white craft fur. Going through this craft fur like it's bucktail. Maybe a little bit bigger than that, bigger clump than that. Alright, and again, I'm going to take the underlying fur out. This is going to get reverse tied in. A couple of loose wraps. Right up against the butt. We want this pretty square. 2 loose wraps and then pull it to where it comes all the way around. And there we go. Alright, we pull this mess back to the back. Lots of strokes, and pull our thread and do a thread dam right in front of it. There we go. Alright, now it's time for our eyes. We want, like I was trying to say, bring that as far back as possible because we are wanting to do one more reverse tie in front of them. And that looks pretty good. Just gonna have to secure this now. Alright. You may want to glue those in, but for the sake of this video I don't want to wait and edit for letting the glue dry by the time, because I don't want the hair in front of it or around it to get stuck in the glue. So I would let it dry and then proceed to finish the fly. Alright, on the other side we're going to do a Chartreuse craft fur real quick because my light is fading. Just a small clump, give it some Chartreuse color. Again, take the under fur out just to give it a little Chartreuse color. Square up the ends. This is going to be reverse tied in as well. Right there underneath the eyes. As far back as possible. And thread dam in front. Okay. Almost there. Just one more reverse thread wrap, reverse craft fur tie-in of the white. Want to keep some of the underfur in this last one. Also, this one you can get quite a bit of it. Square up the ends as much as possible. Advance the thread just a little bit. We're going to reverse tie this in and rotate it around the shank. As Sorry, I'm kind of rushing, so my light doesn't fade all the way. Just rotate and rotate. Keep on rotating, cinching her down. You're going to have more fur. You might want to have it a little bit on the bottom. When we pull this all back, and hopefully if we did our spacing right, we have enough room in front. We're not going to crowd the eye with our last thread dam, and we look like we just have enough. You have to stroke these flies. It's like a requirement. And then we do, darn, come on now, stay back. Talking to him helps a lot too. Do a hand whip finish. Secure that in. And then a little bit of glue to keep it all secure. And there we go. Where did I put the, there it is. Alright, let her dry. And that is one crazy graph fur bug. Got some flash. It'll swim like this. So we have some of the white going over the chartreuse. That collar is a little big, but it'll help create a nose on that, which will kind of give it an erratic action. And then that flash being tied in like that will give it a flashy belly. So there we go. Of course this one was rushed, and it doesn't look as good as what they usually do. That one is purty. Alright, well, good luck, have some fun tying that pattern, letting it inspire you, and tight lines, everybody.